We want to ensure our people are equipped to embrace and thrive in this changing world by providing workspaces and environments that help us work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. Having offices that provide different settings for different activities is part of that. So how can you get the best out of working in one of these spaces? Here are some top tips and guidelines to help. The different spaces and how to use them. The first thing to know is no one has an allocated desk. Instead, you may have a home zone allocated to the team you are in, providing one area for you to collectively gravitate back to and work from. However, you are not tied to this space, meaning you can move around throughout the day based on the work you're doing. In fact, we encourage it. So what other spaces are available? Some of our offices are designed for activity-based working, which is essentially having different spaces for different activities, enabling you to move around depending on the types of tasks you're doing throughout the day. In our offices designed in this way, you may find some or all of the following. Library high focus areas for quiet, heads-down work when you need no interruptions. Much like a traditional library, you should not take calls and keep conversations down to a minimum in these areas. Focus rooms. 1 or 2 person rooms that should be used for confidential calls or meetings. These are not bookable and should not be used for long periods of time. If you need to be focused for lengthy periods of time, please head to the library and free up these rooms for others to pop in to use. Collaboration rooms. These are designed for larger meetings, are bookable, and usually have collaboration technology in them. These are good for planning sessions or working on live documents as a group. General rooms. Bookable rooms which include VC equipment for confidential meetings or where more than 1 or 2 people are dialing in from different locations. Social areas. For relaxing, eating, socialising, collaborating. Depending on the office, there are a few other different options such as large work booths, telephone booths, flex spaces for presentations and more. You can see what your office has to offer when you get here. One thing to always question yourself about is, do I need a desk and do I need a room? Our tech is portable and much of what we discuss is not confidential. So make sure you aren't taking up spaces when you could be elsewhere. Moving around is also great for bumping into colleagues, hearing what's going on in different teams and talking through ideas or challenges. Wherever you choose to work, if you intend to be away from the space for longer than an hour or 2, then please pack up your kit and leave the space free for someone else to use. Remember, the desk and meeting spaces are not allocated, so they belong to everyone and are environments for working. Please eat in a social space or maybe even take your lunch outside. Most of our activity-based working offices have designated spaces for eating. If you are pushed for time, you are able to take your technology with you so you can eat and work at the same time. But we would prefer you to step away from work. Take the time to chat with colleagues and have some downtime. Trust us, you'll feel more energised for it. There are plenty of lockers and coat cupboards available for you to store your things. You'll be shown where they are and how to use them when you join. In summary, our offices are designed to have different settings for different activities. It's healthier and more productive. No one has an allocated desk. We don't camp in spaces and make sure we are using the right space for the right activity. We eat in designated areas and keep our things clear in lockers or coat cupboards. This is just an overview of how to use an activity-based working space, but your colleagues in the office should be able to help if you have a question.